Now let's design a new craft for a new age. The starters have served us well. Now let's make something better. The starters were only meant to get us going, and I'm amazed that we're that good and that they didn't really need all the fancy things that we haven't even understood how they worked yet, like fire extinguishers. So let's start this with suspension chamber and guns. Now, the thing is about running a ship with a crew, that is... Okay, timer is going. The thing about running a ship with a crew, that is... Propeller. Coal bunker. Oh, by the way, coal bunker, coal store saying. Oh, by the way, in real life they are called coal bunkers and or coal stores. So I want you go there. Like quarters. Oh, this is going to be basically. This is going to be tier 2 starter. Yeah, tier 2 starter, or tier 2 ship, or beginner ship. Yeah, beginner. Fire, because we should have that unlocked by now. As a build quarter, only get it as cheap as possible. See, it's $100 more expensive than the other one. Normal store. Repair bay. Mustn't forget the supply hatch this time. Oh, we could use the berth. Yeah. Oh, with 3. Oh, they're smaller than quarters. But you don't. I mean, actually, you do kind of need one now. Oh yeah, that makes sense. And that makes sense. But we're gonna be needing more, so let's hold off on that. And the scope, we don't have that unlocked yet. Well, technically, I should be building this. Okay, so we're gonna be using a similar-ish design. 2 cannons. Ridiculously quick. High altitude. Just 2, level 3. That's getting too more expensive, but more effective. And rifles. We don't really need rifles at this point, so let's make it basically hit and run craft. Actually, try fighting won't be too bad on this. Ah, so expensive. Yeah, I think it's basically the basic design. Now, for redundancy, we're going to just do some tanks. Or some balloons. Which is me landing on once again. Oh, we're going to need more crews like this. Actually, we got an entire back section. Let's use that. Reduce the speed heavily because I have to push it. Oh, whoops. Take away this for a second. That's not gonna be worth that at all. Not quite sure I like that. But it might be a reality. Perfect. I'll back up. Oh, I really like that speed bonus. It's really worth it. It's really worth it for having a backup. Because remember, they do basically, unlike pretty much most RTSs, including Grand Strategy games and other niche titles, this game would count if they get a mobility kill on you. As in, if you're playing another game and your tank's tracks get, destroyed, oh well, you just replace the tracks, right? Well, basically you're flying across continents, even oceans. If you lose your air tanks and you can't repair them, or you lose your air sacs and ability to fly, that ship is lost. Presumably, well, not crew, because they can just board the other ship, even though those aren't counted in the game, but for, but for story's sake, let's say they are. So, if your suspension crystal goes down, which you probably will, suspension chamber goes down, that's what I thought. I'm gonna back up. Which I don't think these being exactly close to each other makes sense. And we need some, and we need some redundancies. Actually, just put up here. I think what I like about these small ones is about the small tanks or air sacs is that they have segments. They are a whole lot harder. I mean, is speed worth that much to me? Speed worth the risk? Oh, it's a whole lot cheaper, but more risky. Cheaper but risky. Cheaper but risky. Question is, do it the Russian way or the American way? Or the Israeli way, and just be insane. Israeli way would be 2 suspension chambers and 2 sets of air sacs. That would be the Israeli way. Russian ways just have 1 air sac. Oh, I mean, you just have 1 suspension chamber. Hope it doesn't die. If it does, it's fair. How about one of these? These are help expensive. No, they're not. No, they're not. I mean, does it have to make sense? I don't think so. Bam! That looks cool too. However, this gets it. Again, we lose the segmented design of those more tanks, but these are just flat out better, mostly. I mean, yeah, per cost, per size, its size is huge, but per cost, because, okay, let's say 15 times 5, it's only 5, and then that's more than 100, whereas this is 80. For one, and it's much better. So yeah, we'll go with just one big one as pretty much the backup. And it makes it look like a gun or something. It's pretty cool. The speed's effective but not by much. How expensive are the engines? Because we can afford to have 2 engines, weight-wise. Whoops. Oh, let's get some Marines in here. Oh, right, because that's going to blow up. Assume that's going to blow up. That's going to fall off. That's a problem. That's a big problem. If that goes, that falls off, that's not a good thing. So actually, let's move you down 1. I have an entire row, which is expensive, I might add, especially with ladders, but it's good for redundancy's sake. So when or if that goes, we still have redundancy. And then just 1 ladder here in the quarter. For redundancy's sake. That makes it look a bit more interesting. Okay, propeller probably have 8. Actually, not too bad. They're not that bad. Get more speed, and we're still pretty high up there. Have we got redundancy? Actually, even better. Because we don't need these at all, I'll use the filler blocks. Fillers are expensive, but in this case, in this circumstance, they're worth it. Because they're, I already just put a log up there, but looks are heavy. Yeah, let's do filler. Our filler's light. Oh, not any lighter than the ladders. For redundancy's sake. We can go ladder up here, then go over down. Basically just adding more HP in terms of more things they have to blow up in order to blow up my thing. Basically, if it gets hit, it's gonna... That's too expensive. That's far too expensive. Remember, these are supposed to be dirt cheap. Not cheap for the starters, but cheap. It's the engine that makes it expensive. Okay, never mind about that engine. We don't need it. Oh, that's too expensive. And we're locking the crew. These ladders add up. No more than we need. See that difference? Actually, we don't exactly need them there either. Oh yeah, that's fine. I don't like the chance of that blowing up on me. I don't like it at all. Get Marines? Marines are far too expensive. I presume these have a chance to blow up. Oh, this is a problem. These air sacs don't cost anything to run. Oh, you can run out of fuel. Oh, then having air sacs as backup all day, I'll take that all day. Especially running engines. Especially when, you know, it's... And basically, having an air sac is... You know, having an air sac is the difference between... You know, it's the difference between not coming home or not. Which is not just for role-playing purposes, as we know, it's also for actual purposes in the fact that you lose the mobility, you're done. That ship's out of action. You have to evacuate the crew and then leave it there. To be cheap or to be prudent? To be cheap or to be prudent? Also, they weigh a lot. Ugh. Well, there's a way around this. It's to do this. It's to put it in the back. The propeller goes up front. it's easier to hit, but Cold Store is definitely going back there. That would be foolhardy. That's what you call foolhardiness. That's going it back. So if it falls off, it falls off. Yeah, basically you do it the A10 strategy of if the engines fall off, they fall off. It's better than them taking you down with. It's better than them taking you down with them. That works. That does work. Okay, and this should just do damage to the coal bunker and the propeller. It shouldn't actually knock them out. I think. One can help. Yeah, what you call it, the beginner. Or actually, we are in the destroyer. So the in reference to my Star Drive Let's Play, the light and light and hard for Frigate. A reference to heavy frigates of Star Drive. Basically, it's really light. Or the light, quick, hard. Yeah, light and hard frigate. Yeah, that makes. That's fine. Light, quick, and hard is too much. Yeah, let's try this. And this will be what we're doing using today. Okay, so the light and hard frigate. By cost. I don't know what it's cost yet. No, light hard frigate 800. I'll take it. Oh, it maxed out of the border. Nice. So you can get far back. I really like it. It looks like a minigun. Okay. Mission strategy. Oh, that's a fair competition. Oh, but it's wait. How much is it? It costs pretty much the same. It's of the same tech level. It's done. Day for testing and start. Do the recall. Go. You should be really quick. Has no armor. It's reversing. Using our speed and our distance. Let's get up to altitude. Got impacts on the tank. And switch your rapid fire because they're not getting you. Okay, Sam. Because it has a really good command. No, oh, it's on the border, it's on the border, it's on the border! Oh, nice save. Bonk, I should have waited. Uh-oh. We didn't need it, we didn't need it. They lose the bridge. Oh, losing that tank is bad, though. So the backup can be... Yeah. So that needs a change in design, then. What's going on here?